Introducing the carbon-wrapped motor, another incredible addition to the auto industry. Ever since the introduction of the Tesla Roadster in 2008, the ambitious company has been the industry leader when it comes to electric vehicles, EVs. However, with a couple of promising new EV startups attempting to usurp Tesla's position, as well as a number of well-established automotive companies making the switch to electric vehicles, everyone was holding their breath while waiting to see if Elon Musk could come up with a proper response, and boy did he respond. After optimizing the range and performance of the Lucid Air electric vehicle a year ago in June 2020, Lucid Motors proved to be a serious new competitor to Tesla's position as the premier EV manufacturer. The California-based startup established a new benchmark for aerodynamic efficiency by optimizing the Lucid Air's range and performance. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, shattered Lucid's dream, no pun intended, by having a drag coefficient of 0.208, which is 0.002 lower than Lucid Air's, and it's all thanks to the new carbon-wrapped motor in the Tesla Model S-Plaid. As you might expect, Lucid was not pleased with Elon's performance, and as you might expect, Elon was not pleased with Lucid. In addition to being a technical marvel, Elon Musk and Tesla used this opportunity to take a jab at Lucid Motors. Tesla is making no compromises when it comes to EV dominance, and when you see what the new carbon-wrapped motor does to the Model S Plaid, it's terrifying to imagine what the new Roadster will be like. Elon Musk made a brief mention of the new motor during Tesla's Model S Plaid delivery event on June 10, during which the company celebrated its achievement with a new motor. For the motor, we're particularly proud of our newly developed carbon-sleeved rotors. To my knowledge, this is the first time a production electric motor has used a carbon-overwrapped rotor in its history. The Tesla CEO also stated that manufacturing the new carbon-sleeved rotors was extremely difficult due to the fact that carbon and copper have significantly different rates of thermal expansion. It is necessary to wind the rotor at extremely high tension in order to achieve a carbon-overwrap rotor. However, because this was not possible with existing technology or machinery, Tesla went ahead and had a team design and build the machine that makes the rotor in order to achieve his goal. That is Tesla in a nutshell. He is always striving to find solutions to problems, no matter how large or small, and this particular problem happened to be quite large. Tesla gains an interesting new capability as a result of the new carbon-wrapped motor. The electromagnetic field becomes extremely efficient while maintaining a tight gap even at extremely high rotational speeds. This new surprise feature and electromagnetism that the new motor would bring about were discussed in depth by a person named Alex, who goes by the handle of A.J. Tourville. He also proceeded to ask Elon questions about the new motor and electromagnetism that the new motor would bring about in a Twitter post. In response to this post, Elon Musk stated that the Tesla Model S Plaid carbon-wrapped motor is the most advanced motor on the planet outside of an unknown laboratory somewhere. Elon didn't directly respond to Alex's question about post-magnetism because, after all, you can't be out here divulging all of your secrets when Lucid might be listening in on your conversation. The CEO also stated that Tesla is working on a few ideas to increase torque and the number of maximum revolutions per minute, possibly even more so for the new Roadster. Even before delving into the intricate details of Tesla's engineering and design, the untrained eye can clearly discern that the company's new carbon-wrapped motors are groundbreaking. Despite the fact that the motors are small enough to be carried by a single person, they are capable of achieving insanely high RPMs. How insane, you may wonder? It is impossible to describe as anything other than completely insane how quickly a 2-ton vehicle can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 2 seconds. In yet another series of tweets, Elon's preferred mode of communication, the Tesla CEO went into greater detail about the machine they had designed to manufacture the carbon-wrapped motors, as well as the process by which the fiber is wound into the motor's cores. With a high-tension load, the fiber is wound around and around the rotor. The machine that does this is manufactured by Tesla Automation, which was founded in 1983 as Grohmann Engineering. Tesla Automation's headquarters are in the German town of Prüm. Because of the different thermal expansion rates that we discussed earlier, the carbon sleeve must compress the copper rotor in order for it to not loosen at low temperatures as it would otherwise. The new and improved motor is not just a showpiece, despite the fact that some doubters dismiss these new developments in Tesla engineering as mere gimmicks. In particular, the new motor's carbon sleeve rotor generates a stronger electromagnetic field than a metal-clad rotor, which is the main advantage of the new design. Elon Musk pointed out that, in most cases, these rotors are made of high-strength steel, which has the additional advantage of allowing the rotor to spin at a higher rate per minute. Specifically, the carbon sleeve prevents the copper rotor from expanding as a result of the radical acceleration that occurs. When Tesla installed its new carbon-wrapped motor inside the Model S-Plaid, the company essentially pulled a SpaceX and turned it into a land rocket. The Model S-Plaid is now the fastest production car on the planet, thanks to Tesla's lofty goals and, arguably, the best engineering team a company could ask for. Indeed, despite how difficult it may be to believe, this four-door electric sedan outperforms all of your McLarens, Bugattis, and Ferraris in a drag race on any given day of the week. If you don't believe us, then check out the new slew of videos on YouTube that show people pitting nearly every supercar and hypercar you've ever heard of against the Model S and losing. It is estimated that the Tesla Model S Plaid will be able to reach 60 miles per hour in 1.99 seconds with the new motor. From our observations, witnessing this firsthand will be extremely intense, but also insanely fun at the same time. According to Elon, this is something that must be experienced in order to be believed. It takes some getting used to, being zapped from point A to point B in the blink of an eye. But once you realize how safe the Model S Plaid actually is, the heart-wrenching intensity lessens a little. Meanwhile, Elon Musk stated that the Model S Plaid would be faster than any Porsche, and safer than any Volvo currently on the road, which was true at the time. When it comes to electric vehicles, Tesla is clearly out for blood, and its habit of breaking records on cue will only get better once the Roadster is released in 2022. Talk about getting the best of both worlds, eh? The situation is likely to deteriorate further for some people, particularly if they're also producing electric vehicles. Sorry Ford and Lucid, and pretty much every other automobile manufacturer, but until the new Tesla Roadster arrives on the market in 2022, we EV enthusiasts will be forced to contend with the Model S Plaid. And if you thought the motor was impressive, wait until you see the crib. When it comes to appearances, the Tesla Model S Plaid is a sight to behold, let alone drive. Tesla had previously stated that there would be an update to the Model S, and everyone was aware of this. What no one anticipated, however, was the extent of this update, which included tweaks and improvements in nearly every aspect of the vehicle. The Plaid Model S could have easily been sold as a standalone vehicle in its own right. They have made some significant advancements, but the most notable is the marvel of engineering that we have been marveling at for the past several months: a lightweight electric motor with carbon-sleeved rotors. This allows the Model S Plaid to maintain a mind-boggling 1,000 horsepower at speeds ranging from 80 miles per hour to 200 miles per hour. However, the Model S 2019 performance model has a peak power of approximately 700 horsepower at 40 miles per hour and then gradually decreases as the speed increases. In addition to its insanely quick 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 1.99 seconds, the new souped-up Model S can do a quarter mile in 9.23 seconds, which is even faster than a 2020 Porsche 911 Turbo S, which completes the course in 10.1 seconds. For Tesla enthusiasts, the news that you can have not one, not two, but up to 3 of these insane motors in your new Model S Plaid will be a welcome surprise. It is estimated that the tri-motor model's range is 390 miles, but the cheaper dual-motor model increases that to 412 miles or, according to Elon Musk, approximately 420 miles give or take. Recharging times have also been reduced, with a 480-volt supercharger providing a range of 187 miles on a 15-minute charge, for a total range of 480 miles. In addition, Elon claims that the tri-motor powertrain found in the Model S Plaid could be used in the much-anticipated 2022 Roadster, which could achieve greater performance simply by virtue of its smaller size. Now, it appears as though Tesla is working on improving the powertrain technology as well. One thing is certain, however: Tesla's new carbon-wrapped motor has the potential to usher in a new era in the design and manufacture of automobiles soon. Elon Musk himself stated during the Model S-Plaid unveiling event that the vehicle's performance and design have been completely overhauled, giving you the impression that you are truly driving the future of transportation. All of this praise may give the impression that the original Model S was a failure, but in reality, it was a true gem of a vehicle. The Model S Plaid is a completely different product from its predecessor, thanks to a new digital instrument cluster, a landscape-oriented infotainment system that is as powerful as a PlayStation 5, a new screen for rear passengers, and some cleverly hidden HVAC vents. Oh, and let's not forget about the contentious yoke steering wheel, which will undoubtedly take some getting used to. Overall, the Tesla Model S Plaid appears to be the undisputed leader of the electric vehicle pack at the moment. What are your thoughts on Tesla's new carbon fiber-wrapped electric motor? Will there be any competition for Elon Musk and Tesla in the future when it comes to the design and performance of electric vehicle (EV) motors? Think Tesla will incorporate its new cutting-edge motor into its other electric vehicles soon? Let us know about all of this and more in the comments section below. If you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up.